you know, they say people get big and get on the radio, right?
Mm,
Cap. The people on the radio aren't big at all. The radio's building them.
right.
Right.
So what goal is that? It's not a goal.
Well,
But
Vic told me that. Vic XL told me that. He worked in radio. He said they got to pay for radio time. They ain't getting paid for radio play.
bro, Vic was on the radio when all that shit started.
Yeah.
Now, bro, I have a platinum sitting behind me. Well,
Hmm.
I have a double platinum in the fucking living room. I got a gold in the floor over there. No, one, two, three, four golds over there in the floor. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, born and raised. Never been on the radio. Make it make sense.
I,
Dude, I get played on radios elsewhere. Just not Nashville.
Yeah.
Weird.
did
See,
you?
I've heard you on the radio, to be honest.
I'm on a lot of independent FM stations.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what they were playing,
mostly,
but I walked into a Dollar General one day and heard Holler Boys. I was like, what the hell?
yeah, Holler Boys, Stuck on 17. Uh, Waffle House has the Everlasting Country album.
And the Alice in Chains cover. I've heard them playing that. The
Ain't that
Nutshell.
crazy?
Yeah.
Where the hell did they get that? Yeah. By
YouTube
the way, that
probably.
just passed the original.
70. Yeah, we saw that. We were
Crazy.
talking about that actually the night that it happened.
Shout out to Alice in Chains.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
so okay, that's a great question to ask you. So your remix, right? Or your rendition or your cover, however you want to word it,
Hmm?
did numbers in comparison to the original, right?
Mhm.
So if there's artists out there that are capable of singing music that might not be what they're normally doing, wouldn't it make sense for them to showcase those talents and say, "Hey, listen to me sing even though I'm a rapper?" Isn't that kind of what gained a lot of the traction and direction of the Creeker saga of your music?
Now, are you speaking on our side or the mainstream side of
You
things?
like independent artists that are trying to that are really good singers but they're also rappers and they just don't sing in the rap, should they be out here like Big Murph's been covering some really dope stuff and he's singing his ass off playing guitars but he raps his ass off too, so do you
I
think
like
that
his singing
helps?
stuff.
Yeah, me too.
His singing stuff is great. Yeah, of course, 100%.
Yeah.
Because hell, you got to think at one point in time, people thought I was two different people. They thought Ryan Upchurch and Upchurch was two different people.
Hey, I noticed that too when you would release all your country music. It was Brian Upchurch, and then all the rap was Upchurch.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, somebody said this morning that it's really like they like to own their music. They don't want to do covers that somebody else owns. And I'm thinking you're crazy though, because talking about marketability, every time you look up Alice in Chains Nutshell, you see Upchurch's freaking big old smile with his Tennessee Volunteers glasses
Doing
on.
marketing.
Hell yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
get it done.
bro, it goes farther for you and your friends if you stay independent.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you can feel now there is issues with this. There is also not issues with this hiring your friends, but you can hire your friends and you can give your own people jobs. Not
That's
only
my
that,
goal. Yeah.
bro, you got to think about this. So, would you rather be, I mean, how do you say this? Would you rather be a popular artist that maybe got maximum 2 million views on your music videos and stuff? Or would you rather be somebody on the radio that's getting played everywhere? And the only reason I ask that is because sometimes the guy that's smaller, that's independent, makes more money than the guy who's fucking huge as shit. I promise.
Yeah.
Mm.
I make 100% of my stuff, and
Yeah,
I
that's
cut my percentages off for the people that I've employed.
Right.
If you go, if you, I've seen a lot of these contracts, yo. Some of them you're not even allowed to use your fucking name to make music 8 years after you're off the label.
Hmm.
8 years is a
Hell
long
no.
fucking time. 8 years, motherfucker can forget about you. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
point.
facts. Yeah.
Right.
absolutely.
Do
Ash
you think
Kane
if it's
Brown.
structured? Do you think if there's a structure, like say you see something that makes sense, you're not against something like that. You're against people being taken advantage of, correct? That's what I'm trying to
Yes,
get an understanding of that.
bro. I have friends in the mainstream. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I
I
know.
got I got a couple friends. Well, more than a couple. I got a few
A lot.
friends in the
A good
mainstream.
amount. Yeah.
They're not trying to fuck nobody over. They know too. They know they're getting fucked over. A lot of motherfuckers like, well, how does he know about this? Because people on the inside are fucking telling me how it works. They're showing
Right.
me shit.
Yeah, yeah, understanding, right? And you're just not doing what they're telling you not to do, and they're doing it. Yeah, I see what
Hey,
you're saying.
yeah, man. I mean, the industry's been moving weird. We didn't. I always heard you talk about it. A lot of what I knew about how the industry moves behind the scenes was from watching you,
Mhm.
and then shit. We only been doing this 2 weeks, like you said. We're new as hell, and we've already experienced some weird shit. You know what I mean? Like it's
Oh,
pretty
I
wild out
bet you
here.
have. You're gonna experience a lot more weird shit after this. After this.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet.
um, hell, you already did. What am I saying?
yeah.
Um, you heard
They
about the
were
death
piloting
clause?
here.
Heard about what?
The death clause,
Uh-uh.
death contract.
Mm-mm.
You have to send them a link, Kurt. You know what it is.
Staying until you're dead.
No, no, the contract, the insurance on the artists and shit.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, bro. I got you.
So let's say this. Say you're an artist. You're new. These motherfuckers blow you up, put you everywhere. Your face is everywhere. Your net worth going through the roof. But what if the insurance on you said whatever your net worth is when you die, you get 6 times that when you're dead? Who gets it? The label,
What
bro.
the fuck?
If you're worth $3 million and something happens to you, well, somebody gets $18 million.
Yeah,
Wonder
I
why
see.
shit happens to all these artists then. Imagine that.
Oh, yeah,
That's fucking
that's a
crazy.
real thing. You
I
get
didn't
Well,
know
didn't
about that.
LL
I'm definitely digging into that shit.
didn't LL Cool J originally sign for like 10 albums? Like he couldn't branch off and do his own thing until he put out like 10 like number one albums or something stupid. And like 10 years ago, he just finally got out of that contract. That's
bro.
crazy.
Fuck that. Look up Prince or Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
They're
no
even worse,
shit.
huh?
bro. Michael Jackson owned the Beatles catalog.
Yeah, I
I've
did
heard
hear
that.
about
I
that.
didn't know if it was true, but yeah, I've heard
Now
that.
mix the Beatles catalog and his catalog together. Then think about
That's insane.
assets. Six
Yeah.
times both of their net worth. Dog, you're talking
Wow, bro. That's
Yeah.
insane to think
a
about.
lot,
And they're
a lot of
Hundreds of
and
zeros.
that
millions for sure.
and
Well,
they're
see,
a part
that's
of that death contract, right? Like those are type of the artists that are part of that, right? Like the Michael Jacksons and the
well,
and the
if they're with somebody, I'm
oh yeah,
not.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But here's where the money is with Ryan Upchurch and his catalog. Okay, recently I posted Spotify numbers,
Hmm.
and they were bigger than a lot of motherfuckers.
Hmm.
Now, if I had 5 albums, they wouldn't be that big. I have 23.
Right.
Most of those are gold or platinum. You see how many zeros there are in that? That's with them fighting me. That's with
Yeah,
them
that's
saying
true.
I'm on drugs. That's with
Hell
them
yeah.
saying all this shit. Now, what would happen if mainstream could push that number?
Mm.
What if that was the number they started with?
That's why it's
Right.
a $200
That's
million
why,
dollar catalog. Yeah.
and people thought I was lying,
No,
but
you're not.
I'm not. You seen the video of who told me the information?
Hmm.
Right.
He said, "You're worth $151 million. Your catalog is."
Hmm.
That's because they're projecting it with what they can do with it. They know.
They'd rebrand it all too, bro. They'd have that
There's
thing. They'd
so
be
much of it.
rerunning it
Fuck,
all.
you could take it and split it apart, take parts out, put other artists in.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, there's enough content for fucking 30 years.
Right. I mean,
Oh, I
shit. Yeah,
get what
he's
you're. I
versatile as
didn't
hell
even.
too.
Yeah, that's deep. That's
Holy
Yeah.
fucking deep.
shit, bro.
Yeah, that's deep as
Because
fuck.
Yeah,
not enough
that's
people in the
that.
mainstream have
I'm
heard
going
it.
down
They
that
could
hole.
cut.
I'm good.
Wow.
Do what, Kurt?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you
What'd he
ain't
say?
ever been on you've never been on the radio, right? So they could take Holler Boys and they could put whoever on it and play it for the world as a brand new song by Ryan Upchurch and make millions and billions of dollars off it.
Think about
Holy
this.
shit, dude. I didn't
Yeah,
think about
Holler
dog.
that.
Boys
Yeah.
is on other radios. I'm a
Mm,
guy who says fuck the radio.
yeah.
Imagine if they could
Yeah.
get a hold of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wow.
Yeah, it's
Oh
That's
fucking
man.
wild.
crazy, man.
Hey, what
But
do you did
go ahead.
good? No, I just wanted to know what was that song you redid with Hosier? Was that the Redneck Rave thing or something? Well,
It's the Redneck
didn't
Rave
even know
song.
that. Okay.
And the verses are so nostalgic, bro.
Hell yeah.
We recreated this on Not Hate. We were having a conversation about 1 o'clock in the morning about what music means to us. And both of our reasonings lead back to the younger generation. We want them to be able to hear something nostalgic. We want to document it to show motherfuckers, yes, you can do it. And no, you ain't got to be scared of the fucking mainstream. None of that shit. I know this. They ain't never killed a country boy
Hell no.
because you're not. As soon as my fucking chicken crows or my fucking German Shepherd barks, I know something's in the yard. If I
Right.
think it's serious and I think it's serious enough, I have a switch by my bed. I flick it. Every fucking bit of power goes off. And guess what's on my fucking face? Night vision
Night
goggles.
vision. Hell yeah.
Very
Real
high
life Call of
end night
Duty.
vision.
Hell yeah.
And
That's
guess
that
what?
real shit right
I ain't
there.
wearing no fucking shoes, and you ain't gonna hear me
Hell no.
at
Engine
all.
feed, man.
Bro, when I found that big old tree of life
up,
in the
Jesse?
back with
How?
that big old tree stand in the
Glow,
top of it,
Glorilla.
that was
Yeah, I ain't
dope,
even been
man.
watching the chat. My bad. I ain't even looked at it.
Glorilla's
tree-
in here.
That tree out there, he'll get you from that tree with a knife.
Oh, bro, they don't even know about that. People think I'm kidding when I say there's fake rocks on this bitch.
Oh, that dude.
That ain't fake.
No, it
That's
ain't.
real.
That is real.
You can
That
drive
is
over
Hell
them with
yeah.
a Can-Am and everything.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's
It is
Broadnex.
wild.
He said his
Yeah,
bro.
it's Broadneck.
He knows.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
but he's not telling it.
that's
He's not
gas.
telling it like the. It's a different way now, so it'll probably be. He don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
It's okay. I got the text message of him asking what it is. See what I'm saying?
yeah. See what I'm saying?